Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your August reading. This is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, and or Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Nonetheless, if you just happen upon this video, there is a reason for it, and I do hope you hear all that you need at this time. Interesting. Let's get into your reading. What came out so far is the Page of Wands upright, followed by the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. I feel like I'm hearing you're not waiting around. You're not waiting around for anything or anyone. I feel like a lot of you guys are moving on. I'm hearing almost is not good enough for you. Okay, and good. I feel like you guys are well on your way to, whoa, too many cards. You got what you wanted, or at least what you thought you wanted, what you thought you needed at this part or in this phase of your life, but it really just didn't serve you. There was an emptiness there, right? It wasn't really what you needed. And so as you realize that, you've come to this point of realization, you're able to really walk away and not feel bad and not feel guilty, right? There's a sense of I want to say pride, but you're not going to let anybody make you feel any differently about the way that you feel about yourself and where you stand. I feel like at this time, your spirituality definitely, it supersedes anything in the material realm. It supersedes the opinions that other people have over you and the way that you're living your life. You don't really care for anybody's approval. You don't care to hear anybody's opinion. If you're walking away from a relationship that just was not going anywhere, at the end of the day, you still felt lonely. You still felt closed out emotionally. It's like you're moving on, but you're not upset about it. You're looking at the situation with forgiveness. It's kind of like despite them treating you poorly, you still wish them well in life. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Now, as far as these obstacles, yeah, there's definitely been some sort of third-party situation. You guys are happy with the decision that you've made, but there's still some healing that needs to occur, because the Three of Cups came out in the obstacles position, followed by the Judgment card and the Six of Swords. You need to clear your space. I'm hearing clear your space and clear or cleanse your heart out at this time. There's still, with this Judgment card, a need to assess really what that relationship meant for you, or whatever this was for you that you had to free yourself from. You have to assess the importance that it's had over your life. You have to assess where it's put you in life, at least for the past 6 months, up to the past year that you have been dealing with this issue. And I'm only calling it an issue because it's at the point now where you're having to walk away, right? If something was of your highest good, you'd still be involved in it, right? Immersed in it. I feel like this most affects the people that may have given somebody a second chance and needing to realize why it's never advised to go back to somebody in the past. Okay, Capricorn. Why you were supposed to have left well enough alone. Yeah, third time is definitely not a charm for a lot of you. Some of you guys, you are moving too fast when it comes to trying to have an emotionally stable relationship. Some of you guys have unhealthy emotional attachments to people and things, and so it goes sour really fast because of that, because you're not really taking your time to really figure the thing out, be it a job or the person out and really understanding their personality, seeing not just the good side of who they are, but their shadow self as well, how much of that you can tolerate, how much of that brings out the best and or worst aspects of who you are as well. I'm just hearing like there's a naivety here. This is like falling head over heels, but there's like no real basis. It's kind of falling in love with the idea of something more than the actual thing itself. So you are romantic at heart, but you don't have what it takes to sustain a healthy relationship. It's doing things like that. You're coming face to face with those decisions. You're seeing how that's affected you in this past cycle that you've been going through, okay? That's cool. Okay. Yep. You know, what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. And that is what I'm getting by the end of August. It's like you just are going to proceed to go forward in life unfazed. You have come out on the other side and you are a stronger individual for it, a more knowledgeable individual for it. You have gained a lot of wisdom, and so now you can take this and not only integrate it and apply it to your life going forward, so you can more easily catch yourself before it's too late, but also be an advisor to other people, so that people don't find themselves in the same situation that you have, or situations, if it's been multiple things that you've been dealing with that just have left you in an emotional funk, or in things that you have been, again, emotionally attached to in an unhealthy way. Yep. And that's further confirmed. I can't even speak English today. I'm trying to hurry because the sun's going down and I want to make sure that I'm caught in the light, but you have the Justice card. Again, wisdom, knowledge, discernment. And the Page of Swords. I'm hearing thick skin. Whatever it was or whatever it has been that's been trying to like break you, you have not let it get the best of you. You have come out definitely on the other side with thicker skin, with more wit, with more intellect. Your mental energy itself, it's heightened, especially by the end of the month. You have a lot to say. I'm hearing testimony. A lot of you guys have a story to tell, and a lot of people are going to want to hear what you have to say this month. So definitely share that with other people. I feel like for the people that have been job hunting, you've been getting turned down a lot. You know, you've been trying to go and get all of these interviews. You've been applying to all of these different jobs, but you've been getting turned down. You know, don't get in your feelings about it. Don't get stuck there. There's a reason for it, and you will be a lot happier if you can see with another perspective why you're getting turned down. Those things are not of your highest good. If they were, you would have gotten a call back by now. You know what I'm saying? But since the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands is here with this Temperance card, and there's a lot of red in these cards, which speaks to the root chakra, which talks about making sure that your most basic needs are met as it relates to security, in the ways that you feel secure. Don't get caught up in not getting the answers that you want right now. You have everything that you need within you. I feel like you guys need to practice gratitude more in the month of August. Be more grateful for what you have right now. Be more in the present moment and appreciate what is going on right now, so that the next thing can be released to you. And looking at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot of good things on the horizon. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. So two aces, the Sun card, Leo season, card of Leo, Six of Pentacles, you know, help, the loan that you need, the money that you need, it's on its way. Okay, but there are some things that you have to clear out first, emotionally. There are some things that you have to clear out as far as the people that you continue to involve yourself with, or the people that are just in your surrounding. You might need to cut some ties. You can't take everybody with you into the next phase of your life, and that's going to be a hard thing to deal with, but that is definitely what this Judgment card is also speaking to. Seeing who deserves to come with you on the journey and who you need to leave where they are. There are some people that you've been trying to, that you may have been trying to help, and I'm seeing that with the Three of Wands, but you can't help somebody that does not want to help themselves. So understand that you can only do so much. You can still hold a place for them in your heart, you know. Keep that space for them in your heart. Have that unconditional love for them, no matter what they do, or no matter who they are. I'm getting an image of like a parent that is struggling with like drug addiction. You know, they're going to be your parent no matter what. You're going to love them no matter what. But if they don't want to take the resources that you have to offer, as far as putting them in a rehabilitation center, or as far as giving them a place to stay so long as they agree to being sober, you know, if they can't hold their end of the bargain, then you're just going to have to let them go. They'll come back on their own if they are meant to. But no matter what, you know, hold that place for them. Just don't get dragged down by what they're doing and their actions. Don't let that affect you and how you feel about yourself. It has nothing to do with you. You do all that you can all the time. So understand that you're always doing the best that you can. If you haven't been, you need to start doing the best that you can, you know. Some of you guys might be feeling really confident and you're really in your element in the month of August, but be careful not to hurt other people's feelings with this confidence. Definitely don't downplay yourself, right? Don't make yourself small. And I'm getting that with this Three of Wands energy, but don't be rude and just in people's faces about it too, especially if you know if somebody is struggling with something. Say that you know you have a friend or somebody in your surrounding that is struggling financially and you got this super sick opportunity. Yes, you should definitely celebrate it, but don't rub it in their faces, you know. Don't hurt their feelings in that way. I'm definitely getting that some of you guys like just brush the things that people say off, like it goes in one ear and out the other. I don't want to say inconsiderate, but you guys can be aloof to other people's emotional needs. So just be a little bit more receptive to that in August, especially if you are still in a relationship. Develop a little bit more tact and diplomacy when you're speaking for August, okay? There's that. Now, if you're single, understand that you are deserving of love, okay? So get out of your own way. As far as feeling like you're never going to get what you so desire, especially on an emotional standpoint. The man of your dreams does exist. The woman of your dreams does exist. You just have to keep the faith. You know, you may have to kiss a few more frogs. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't give up hope. And I'm definitely getting that with the Three of Cups. Hold on to the vision. And because Mercury is retrograde and a lot of people from the past do come back, I do want to say be careful with that, especially if you're trying to attract something new in your life, a different type of love, a different type of romance, something that you've never had before or felt before. Just in the way that you're treated by this man or woman, right? You really want to be in a relationship where you are treated with respect and really taken care of, because you yourself have a lot to offer as long as you have done the work, right? And as long as you have that self-worth and you have these healthy boundaries. Again, implement those in the month of August, but be very careful that you don't run away from this new beginning by going back to something that is familiar to you. Okay? Don't be a fool. But at this time, definitely give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.